Once you improve, everything will improve. So it's like this class yesterday, which is the basic, of course, foundation of financial independence. So basic foundation, fundamentals, basic fundamentals of financial independence. So if you're actually looking for that independence you are looking for, or independent, the fact is that these are basic things you need to consider. So how to get mastery of these basic financial independent fundamentals. So how to gain mastery. Okay? How to gain how to gain mastery. Okay? Of basic financial, okay, um, independent fundamentals. So it took around 10 or 11. So yesterday we started talking about number one, we said that in any area of life or discipline or profession, that if you get these basic things right, you are likely going to succeed and excel in anything you do, because there are two doors in life. They say one of the doors, there are two doors we need to follow in life. Doors. These are the handle. So the first door is the door of independence. So this one is the door of security. So if you move through the door of security, you will not have any of them. But move through the door of independence, you will always have both. So if you choose the door of security, I'm looking for job security, I'm looking for a secure life, I'm looking for a secure, because there's nothing like security in life. Because life is either an adventure or nothing at all. Life is full of risk. If you're avoiding the risk, if you remove the risk, you also remove the reward. So those that take risk, they are the ones that always make outstanding results in life. Outstanding result. The risk you have to overcome to get the reward is what make the result desirable. So the first environment, the first fundamentals we discussed yesterday was an environment. So we said that although environment is a contributing factor, but environment plays a lot of magical roles on your journey of becoming wealthy in life. You're on the journey of becoming financially independent. So you must consider your environment as one of the biggest factor that will contribute to your success in life. We discussed a lot about environment. We said that environment, although is a contributing factor, but it's a stronghold that can also limit your speed of success. Although it's not as strong as willpower, but environment can also facilitate your growth and make you become super successful. The number two we are looking at is perspective. So we're looking at perspective, and yesterday we told us that if I write 6 now, you stay and say it's 6, this one stay and say it's 9. We are all correct. The only difference is that the angle we stay and look at it, it's the perspective is what really matters. Okay, is what really matters. So you don't have to change someone's you don't have to argue to convince someone. All you need to do is to change anyone's experience. Once you change their experience, you change their perspective, you change their mindset, and you change their result. So the way you look at things is very, very important. So yesterday we discussed a lot, so that today we need to take some one or two notes on perspective about money, about life, about finance, on one of the basic fundamentals that you must have the right perspective to get the right result. So write this down on your notes. We don't see things the way they are. We see things the way we are. We don't see things the way they are. We see things the way we are. So money is a natural factor. So money is hand of a good man is good. Money in the hand of a bad man is bad. So you have to see things. We don't see things the way they are. We see things the way we are. So if you're a good man, you will give good things. If you're a happy person, you give happiness. If you're a loving person, you love. If you're hot inside, you hurt other people. See, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Hurt people hurt others. So you only see things from the angle of the way you are. So I call them attitude, the way you think and feel about yourself. So perspective is the angle from which you see things. Write it down. Perspective is the angle from which you see things. If you have high integrity, you see people that are always in have integrity. If you're a man of excellence, you see things as excellence. So perspective is the angle from which we see things. Is the angle from which we see things. Perspective is the angle from which we see things. So, So how do you see money? Which angle are you looking to see money? I would like us to write this down. The frustration that people make in life is that their experience comes from focusing on singular perspective. The frustration that people make in life, the frustration that people make in life is that their experience comes from focusing on singular perspective. The frustration that people make in life is that their experience comes from focusing on singular perspective. The frustration that people make in life is that their experience come from focusing on singular perspective. The frustration that people make in life is that their experience comes from focusing on minus to get to where you want. Sometimes you just minus something. You have been saying, try to change your perspective. Change your perspective. You are saying you touch a lesson at wall. Why don't you just turn? So that I look at it, say, and you say it's W. You look at W. You guys are correct. It depends on why you're looking at this thing. Either I say M, you say it's W, or you say it's 3. So sometimes in life, perspective about money, perspective about investment, poor people perspective about money is that I'm working to make money to spend. Average man is to make money and buy liability. Wealthy man perspective that I'm making money to buy an asset. It's an asset. So all the about anything, unless you look at from the head, the middle, and the tail. You can never know the complete truth about anything unless you see things from the head, the middle, and the tail. So that is why you can never know the complete truth about anything unless you look at it from the middle and the tail. You have to know, you have to look around. That's why I like judges. They don't just carry case from one side and hear. They have to hear from the witnesses, from the other one, from this one. They are joining the case in churches, in village square. You don't judge case from one angle. The basic fundamentals of financial independence that you must be open-minded to have different perspective about things. You must be open-minded to see things from different views and draw your own conclusion about life. So what is the conclusion about money? What's the conclusion about people? Do you see people as someone that you need to help? Do you see people as some people that need to add value to them? Do you see someone that need to lead to Christ? How do you see human being? Do you see human being as less of animal? So the way you see things will decide how you're going to have financial independence. And the best way is to see things from the head, the middle, and the tail. Have a total view. Have this skyscraper view of seeing things. Have this drone view of seeing things. So when you open your mind to possibility, the chance of having financial independence, I said, rich is having a lot of money. But wealth is having asset that gives you money. That means you don't just have cash. You bought assets, treasury bills, bond, mutual fund. You don't buy house. You collect rent. So you have things that you own things that gives you money. That means you are wealthy. Wealth means you own assets. Rich means you have a lot in cash. A lot of people that have a lot of assets and have cash, they are rich and wealthy at the same time. But financial independence means that you are living far below your income. That means all the money you are making, adjusting your lifestyle, adjusting your of course your expenses, and increasing your income. When you live below your income, that means if you are earning 1,000, all your expenses in the whole month is 300 or 400. That means you have financial independence. That means no matter how much you spend on yourself, on the money you make, the money that comes in will still remain. That is financial independence. That means you have these things that always give you money that you can live far below your income. Okay, that means your assets can pay your bills and buy your luxury, and you don't have to worry about. So, if you want to have that kind of life, you must have a good perspective about life. Number 3 is income. So, there are about 11 of them I'm going to share with you. Fundamentals. If you can master these fundamentals, your life will be a lot more easier. Number 3 is income. So you want to have financial independence, you must pay attention to income. So how do you want money to come to you? So A, people want money to come to them through wages. B, people want money to come to them through business. And C, people want money to come to them through investment. So how do you want to make money in life? So you want to have financial independence. So wages means you trade your time for money and someone else determine your income other than you. Whether it's federal government, state government, they determine you tell, okay, you work so much, 200,000, 500,000, 1 million, state level 16, state 5. They will give you some promotion, assistant coordinating manager, and operation manager. So wages is when you trade your time for money and someone else determine your income. That means you're going to be paid based on the fact that you are selling your time, and it's not ideal. So you trade your time for money. Trading your time for money is not the surest way that will make you broke, because you're just waiting for a payday and then you spend it everything. So you want to own a business, you want to build people, build organization, build systems down, or you want to own investment. I would like to take one or two statements, write this down. Result of value. Income is a result of value. Write it down. Income is a result of value, both intrinsic value, and what I call perceived value. Both intrinsic and perceived value. Both intrinsic. Income is a result of value, both intrinsic value and perceived value. Income is a result of value, both intrinsic value and perceived value. That two value. The value of a substance value. The wristwatch, that is a rosary value, but the perceived value is that it's luxury. Okay, so people don't buy the car, but they want to buy a car. They are buying luxury. They are buying status, right? So your shoe, the intrinsic value that the shoe should move you from here to that place. Also, be something that will prevent buying that shoe, whether it's from Aba or from Italy or from Germany or from Spain or whatever. So the clothes you're wearing today is stylish, senator, that. Intrinsic value is that you want to write, but the perceived value is that whether it's the golden biro, whether it's packaged or not. So income is a result of value. That means any money won't come, but because of value where you give. Either you give your time, or you build your business, or you build an investment portfolio. Write this down on your notes. Perceived value. Perceived value cannot outweigh intrinsic value. Perceived value cannot outweigh intrinsic value. That means you cannot make some wage intrinsic value. That means if you buy that thing because of perceived value, and if the thing does not give you intrinsic value, it's useless. Perceived value cannot outweigh intrinsic value. That means if I buy a biro, it's a golden biro, that's how I perceived it, for 2,000, 20,000, and the biro cannot write, it's useless. I bought Rolls Royce and it cannot even start, it's useless. So perceived value cannot exceed intrinsic value. Write it down. Income does not exist in vacuum. Income does not exist in vacuum. That means you cannot have income if you don't have anything. Income cannot exist in vacuum. That means you must trade something, you must sell something to make income. So when you want to become financial independence, at time for money, income cannot exist in vacuum. So if income cannot exist in vacuum, something must happen. Write this on your notes. Don't increase perceived value without increasing the intrinsic value. Don't increase the perceived value without not increasing the of value. The value will either be both intrinsic and perceived value. Don't increase the perceived value without not is a car that is a status, and also the perceived value. And when somebody enter the car, inside is like 504, old 504, or inside is like, that is why the outward appearance, wearing 50,000 naira gold, 50 billion naira gold, you are so empty on the inside, but the outside you are full of, the like what Christ called Pharisees, washing their stomach. So you feel that these are righteous people or holy people, but when you go inside, they're not morally okay at all. So you want to have financial independence, pay attention to your income. So how do you want to have money? How do you want to make money work for you? How do you see money? So as you're increasing your perceived value, also increase your intrinsic value. So the next thing you need to consider as fundamentals is character. Tell your character. Character. So I want to define character today as ability to control yourself. I want to define character as ability to control yourself in today's class. So I call this phase 4 fundamental, epic. I call them epic. The phase 4 fundamental: environment, perspective, income, and character. I'm going to give you other fundamentals. But if you get these 4 fundamentals right, okay, you can always get that one right. I call it epic. Be careful of your environment. Be careful of your perspective. Be careful of your income and your character. So in today's class, I would say character is the ability to control yourself, to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. Character is the ability to control yourself, to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. I want to define character in this perspective, in this class, like that. Character is the ability to control yourself, to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. Character is the ability to control yourself, to do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. So you want ability to control your money, manage your money, and multiply your money. Ability to control your expenses, ability to keep your expenses below your income, ability to be in charge. So ability to control yourself, ability not to make financial decisions with emotions. Financial decisions with emotions. So I consider character as ability to control yourself, to do the things you want to do, without whether you feel like it or not. So ability, write it down. Stop making financial decisions based on emotions. Stop making financial decisions based on emotion. Stop making financial decisions, based on emotions. So, for example, for me, I don't like to read, but I need knowledge. So what do? I have to read to get the knowledge. I have to read to learn. I don't like it, but I have to do it because I want the result. So you don't like gym, but you want to be healthy, you want to have 6 packs. So because of what you want, you are ready to hold yourself accountable to do what you say you will do to get what you want. So write this down on your notes. Have character to do the things that you don't want to do, but you want. Have character to do the things that you don't want to do to have the things that you want to have. Have character to do the things you don't want to do to have the things that you want to have. So have character to do the things you don't want to do to have the things that you want to have. So I want money to work for me. I like to enjoy my life. But my character is I must pay 10%, 20% to buy assets. So I will have character, ability to control myself, to do what I want to do, and to have the things I want to have. Write it down. Have character to do the things you want to do, you don't want to do, to have the things you want to have. Have character to do the things you don't want to do, to have the things you want to have. Have character to do the things you don't want to do, to have the things you want to have. So you want to make money, you must have character to subject yourself to the thing, even if you don't want to do it. But because of the goal that is set before you, you endure the pain of the cross. Because of the joy that is set up before you, you endure the humiliation. Because of your eternal life, because of your spirit, you deny yourself of worldly pleasure, live a good moral life, just because, live a life of Christ, just because of the things you want to achieve in life. You don't want to come to millionaire school, but because you want to invest in yourself, you have the character to do the things you don't want to do, to have the things you want to have. Like me, I'm not feeling too strong for 2 days now, but I don't want to do it, but I have to do it because I need to have the result I need for my life. So character is very important. This phase 4 fundamentals is basic fundamentals, basic, non-negotiable. Be careful of your environment. We talked about it yesterday. Want to go that today. Perspective, very, very important. Don't see things in one angle. Always open up your mind to hear, to see things from different angles and make decisions for yourself. In the multitude of counsel, there is wisdom. So just make sure you take counsel, but decide for yourself. Be careful of your income, not to depend here. There are 2 things that happen in life. Your money must be made in 2 directions: business and investment. These 2 legs must move in simultaneously. For every up, just look, you will see down. For every left, just look very well, you see right. 2 eyes, one sight. Two nose string, one nose. Two lips, one mouth. Two legs, one movement per time. One leg is business, one leg is investment. If you move on these two legs, it will not take you 3 years if you are consistent. It will not take you 2 years if you are consistent. You will come out of any financial mess and become financial independent and have your money work for you. Business, investment. Simultaneously, not when I have money, I will do investment. Mba. Any money where you get, pay yourself 10% for the purpose of buying assets. So next thing is character. Ability to control yourself. Ability to shut up. That's I like wisdom. Wisdom know what to say, when to say, and how to say it. Wisdom don't just open mouth because you know what to say. Wisdom keep quiet for the right time. Vision is an action word. It's a verb. So this thing is not something you say. So wisdom is not something you think in your mind. It's something that you do. So character will give you the ability to control. Say no, control. Control your emotions. Control your feelings. Control your anger. Don't bust it out. Control the way you talk. See, the thing is that if you have these basic fundamentals right, the rest is just not going to be a problem. Because number 5 is called focus. Say no, focus. I've been telling us focus is absolutely essential because so many people like to be distracted. Write it down. Focus is absolutely essential in having financial independence because so many people have PhD in distraction. So many people like to be distracted. Focus is essential to have financial independence because so many people like to be distracted. I don't care what you do in life. I don't give up without a pusher. If you are maintaining focus and consistent, okay, you can still at least comfortably put food on your table. But most of those without pusher are not focused. They'll go and keep you and start sleeping. You're not focusing on what brought them to the market. Even though you are carrying cement, most of them are not focused. Because you are focused in life. Something would have told you that is something you need to find a way to get better at what you do. Employ machine, leverage on something. Now you are working in the business, start thinking how to work on your business. Focus is very important. Write this down on your notes. The number 1 common reality of people who struggle financially is that number 1 common reality of people who struggle financially is that they focus on distraction and ignore their intentions. Number 1 common reality of people who are struggling financially in life is that they focus on distractions and ignore intentions. Number 1 reality of people who struggle financially is that they focus on distractions and ignore their intentions. Ignore intentions. Your intention is to be financial dependence. Why are you focusing on Tinubu? Why are you focusing on Naira and dollars? Why are you focusing on your neighbor? Why are you focusing on your uncle? The number 1 common reality of people who are struggling financially in life is that they focus on distractions and ignore intentions. Your intention is to become wealthy. Your intention is to make money work for you. Why don't you focus on that? Why are you focusing on your pastor, your auntie? Nobody's helping me. Nobody's supporting me. Everybody is passing through something. Even Tinubu is passing through something. Even Dangote is passing through something. Think of what to sell. Think of what to sell. Because if you sell product or services, you get cash. If you sell relationship, you get retention. If you sell ideas, you get what? Commitment. Okay, think of something to sell. If you come to me to give 50 million, I will not give it to you. But if you come to me to sell me a plot of land, 50 million, I will buy it. If you want me to market me about to buy Gary, I will buy. You have your profit. Sell something. Sell idea. Sell product. Sell services. Sell relationship. Sell something. Stop begging. Tell your neighbor. Stop begging. Sell something. You're not talking. Tell your neighbor. Stop begging. No. Sell something. Touch yourself and say, I'm a success. That one is begging for the charge card. Touch yourself, say, I'm a millionaire. Write this down on your notes. I like this so much. The number 1 common reality of people who are financially independent is that they focus on their intentions and ignore distractions. Number 1 common reality of people who are financially independent. Number 1 reality of people who are financially independent is that they focus on their intentions and ignore distractions. So it's not that we don't have distractions, but we ignore them. We pretend as if they don't exist. Number 1 reality, common reality, about people who are financially independent is that we focus on our intentions and ignore our distractions. Peter will not sink if he did not lose focus. I'm telling you. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they have focus. The focus is say God will deliver us. Fire is not the problem. Fire is distraction. We are focusing on the man that will save us. That's not the same thing, focus. But the problem is that when a man is distracted, when David is supposed to walk, he did his sleep. He looked back on his woman, no problem. Why you going to look at him again? That's the problem. If I just come out like say, see, pretend as if woman not there. Why I not go there now? You go look at him again, that's the problem. So ignore your distractions. There's a book we are reading, The Leadership Secret of Jesus Christ by Mike Murdock. The guy said that Jesus Christ ignored his critics. Jesus Christ did not answer critics. He ignored them. In the days of Jesus Christ, they were a problem. The Roman Empire was a problem. In fact, they plotted to kill him when he was a child. Wahala they everywhere. So it's not now the wahala starts. Jesus Christ ignored them. If one day he went to go and preach, then block and say, bro, you go pay us money. He said, wait till happen. Peter want to go. He said, no worry. Go to the ocean, bring fish. You go put and go see coin. Let's give, look at and wait till the sister say, give to say what below. So the guy too have distractions. There are distractions. Problem full in body will to one day Peter carry knife, some people say, here, come out. He said, no, you like that, bros. Carry and put back. The guy have distractions. One day the guy won't go pray. All in disciples don't sleep finish. All in leaders don't sleep finish. The guy said, the guy just there for all of them. He said, when I wake up, can't you tarry with me for an hour? One day the guy don't tire. He dey sleep. That's what in leaders say vex sleep am. They carry the boat, they enter water. Bros wake up. The guy don't move. The guy begin to walk out on top water. Then they get a fear because they leave the guy come out. The guy don't go tell them, all of you stupid leaders, you don't go better for now. On our mama, you know, the distractions. Peter come look and go say, Master, if now you beat me to come near thee. The guy said they get disappointment, challenges. He knows say Peter a thief. They carry money give him. So on the last he tells okay. So I know say now me self, now Satan can have anybody where he want use kill me. Peter, he said, Peter will be plan for this dish now Satan go use. Peter, Judas carry mine. After you don't tell and say, now deep hand here. Now you go betray me. The guy carry and put for bronze plate. Oh boy, the guy gave mine die. What am I trying to say? Distraction is about to happen. One of the best things is that you cannot pursue two rats at the same time and catch any of them. Divided energy is divided attention. Focus. They don't focus. People don't know how to focus on something. You just start something. They say, this one a crypto. This one a forex. This one a landed property. This one waiting they call them again. Everything. There will be options in life. Nobody became successful doing many things at the same time and succeed. You solidify before you diversify. If I mention Bill Gates today, all of you know him as Microsoft. That's not the only business he's doing. If I mention Mark Zuckerberg, all of you know him as Facebook. That's not the only business he's doing. Mention Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk. You know as Tesla. That's not the business he's doing. He has doing other things, but he succeeded first in one thing. Then now diversify. So the fact that you must succeed in something. Tell your neighbor. Tell your neighbor. Succeed in something. If I mention Mary Slessor now, all of you know that he stopped the killing of twins. That wasn't. She was a missionary. That wasn't the thing, but she succeeded in doing something. If I mention Nelson Mandela now, everybody is known for something. If I mention Messi now, Messi is doing other things, but you know him for football. Ronaldo, football. So you have to succeed in something. Mike Tyson, boxer. So you must be successful in something. All this trying to do 50 things at the same time. You are just solidify one. Right? Write this down on your notes. So many new entrepreneurs are distracted with families, friends, neighbors. So many new entrepreneurs are distracted with family, friends, neighbors, etc. And that is the major reason why they are not scaling through, they are not breaking through. So many new entrepreneurs are distracted with friends, families, neighbors, etc. And that is the reason why they have not broken through yet. So sometimes you have to ignore families and friends, ignore neighbors that doesn't buy your idea, doesn't buy your vision. Vision where God give you. Now you see the vision. You don't give them. The one way you see, you abandon it. So many new entrepreneurs that are distracted with families and friends and neighbors, and that is the reason I have not broken through yet. So the day you decide to, and say, this is what I stand for. Okay, write it down your note. If you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything. If you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything. If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. So you find something and stand for. Let people know you as a man of time. Okay, even if you don't do anything right for this life, if you become a man of time, everybody will know you for that. Just be, they say, if they say they will come to church by 8, this brother will come here 15 minutes to 8. You know they might come late. Let somebody know you as a man of accountability. This man is so accountable. Find something and be known for. Find something positive and be known for. So focus is very important in life. We want to have financial independence. So let me give another one. I want to close this class today because by Monday I have something to teach you. Very, very important. So number 6, resourcefulness. Resourcefulness. So we don't lack resources. We lack resourceful men. Resourcefulness. Financial independence is as a result of being resourceful. Financial independence as a result of not living things the way they are, making things better. Anything they give to you must be better. Anything they give to you must improve because you are resourceful. Because if you are not resourceful, you will squander, waste, sabotage all resources. If you are not resourceful, you will not identify resources. So make sure that you must be resourceful. If they give you one leader to mentor, make sure your resourcefulness, your energy will spark the leader to get more results. Not everybody they give to you because of lack of your resourcefulness. The thing die. Everything they give to your hand, it finish. No, because of lack of resources. Write it down. Resources is more important. Resourcefulness is more important than resources. Full stop. Resourcefulness is more important than resources. Resourcefulness is more important than resources. How do you become resourceful? 2 things you must do. You want to become resourceful? Number 1, you must read books to get knowledge. You must read books to get knowledge. Number 2, you must have mentors for direction, for guidance. You want to become resourceful in life? Invest in yourself by reading books, attending trainings to get knowledge. Get a mentor to guide you how to apply the knowledge. That's how to be resourceful. It's not something you go and pray and get. God has given you everything that pertains to life and godliness. Faith without work is dead. You are praying is okay, I love it. But add work to it. Because if you don't add work to it, you don't go work. So resourcefulness comes from reading books, attending classes to get knowledge primarily, and get mentor for guidance. Mentorship is not manipulation. Mentorship is for guidance, direction, teaching, coaches. So you want to be resourceful. Mentor, do this. Just mentor, this is the knowledge I've gotten from your class. This is how I want to apply it. This is how I want to apply it. Mentor say, no, don't apply it that way. Apply this way. Or go ahead and apply it, but take documentations. See, if you don't document your processes, you cannot repeat the results. It overwhelms you because you don't even know what got you there. You don't know the principle that you obey that give you the result. And since it overwhelms you, they ask you, how do you manage to succeed? Say, by God's grace. I did not say by God's grace it's not working. I did not say, tell your neighbor, by God's grace is not a strategy. Yesterday I told you, when your strength is little, you need strategy. When you don't have muscles, Akobi, you need strategy. So you need strategy. If you know that you have your army is small, you are going to fight a camp of giants, you need strategy. You need to plot strategy because they will kill you, they will swallow you. Life needs you to be strategic in your approach. So resourcefulness is more important than resources. Because when you are resourceful, anywhere they put you, you're going to generate your energy. You are a transformer. I have a God that says, I'm an uncommon transformer. You are a transformer that channel anything that comes to you. So your energy is supposed to be high. I'm coming to that very soon. So if you're not resourceful, even if they give you the whole, you squander it. If you're not resourceful, even if they give you 50 million, you squander it. When you're resourceful, even if there was a book we read. That should be Richest Man in Babylon. The father gave the young man some tablets of wisdom and gave him money. The young man did not open, he did not read the books, the tablet, and carry the money and squander with his friends. And when his money is finished, he now thought about it and said, oh, daddy gave me something, I've not even looked at it. He opened it to see, and he saw the steps, I think 5 or 7 of them, of how to become well. God's laws guide wealth. So he saw the laws that guide his father to be successful. So he followed the laws and make more money. So it's not about money, it's about the books, the people you hang around with, the resources that is making knowledge available to you. Because by knowledge, all rooms will be filled with pleasures, plenty riches, abundance of abundance. So knowledge fill things. Knowledge fill things. Knowledge fill the gaps in your life. So my people perish for lack of what? Knowledge. You know, see my people that they die for good. Perish me say they die, then bury them, then they useless. You know what me perish? Maybe one that should open dictionary meaning of perish. Perish me say nothing, nothing. Tell nothing, nothing. Finish. Otelo, you don't finish. So knowledge is very important in helping you to become resourceful. Guidance is very important to make that knowledge. That is, you put boundaries on the knowledge. Yesterday I told you before yesterday that you are only limited in life by your imagination and the size of your container. So limitation doesn't happen anyway. Only you think and the containers you're going to put the things you are producing. So let's go to the basic fundamentals. I'm giving you basic things that even if you don't get mastery in all of them, at least if you get this epic right, add one or two. Epic means environment, perspective, income, and character. Get this epic right. Pick one or two here. Add. It could become something. Either you arrive at building bungalow or 3-story building or skyscraper, because this is a foundation. This one helps you build on the foundation. Let me give you another one because I don't want to go too far today. I have a long note, but I want to end this class today. So by Monday, I don't want it to stop me on the Monday class. Let me write my epic again. Because we are coming back to this epic. This is our foundation. So you build anything on top of this foundation. Have right environment, go to the right church, this is the right pastor, not the pastor that will be cursing you every day. But I don't like pastors that curse their member because I will run away from your church. I know will come again. Because anybody you yield to on your leadership and your spiritual life has influence over your life. So you need pastor that will be praying for you every time. You are blessed in Jesus' name. Say amen. Amen. Another one you need. So that in case enemy gets any, make enemy not find way. So you need a right environment. Tell them environment. So number one now, 7 on fundamentals. I call it experience. Tell them experience. I call it experience. So write this down your note. Experience simply refers to the fact that you have to do something that others cares about. Experience simply refers to the fact that you have to do something that other people cares about. Experience simply refers to this particular training I'm giving to you. Experience simply refers to the fact that you have to do something that other people care about. You have to do something that other people care about and willing to pay you for it. You have to do something that other people cares about and willing to pay you for it. Experience simply refers to the fact that in this particular perspective I'm talking about, you have to do something that other people care about and are willing to pay you for it. Full stop. Know something that other people are willing to pay you for it. You have to do something that other people care about and are willing to pay you for it. Know something that other people care about and are willing to pay you for it. You have to do something. You have to know something. You have to. These are the experience you need to give yourself. Waking up in the morning, say, "What will I do today?" That people will care about. How can I help solve some problem? This experience I want to give myself. Okay, the bad experience I have. How can I package it so I can give it to someone else and collect money? So I told you yesterday, every experience you pass through was given to you by God for something. Was uniquely given to you, whether good or bad or ugly. You can package it in a container, in books, on podcasts. How I survived Tinubu in 11 months. How I survived Tinubu from January to October. So experience in this perspective is that you want to basic fundamental that every experience is money. Every experience is money that must be packaged. I must package my experience. I must package it in books. I package it in podcasts. I'm packaging in courses. I must package my experience in trainings. I must package my experience in an event and sell it. So any experience I have must be packaged. Good, bad, ugly. Every experience I have, I must do it. I must package it in books. I must give it container. Container and branding makes your experience premium. Brand your experience. If you don't brand it, it becomes a commodity. Put it in a book, podcast, of course, courses, event, trainings, events, etc. So there are so many experiences you have that other people need to just to hear about it, and they're inspired to say, okay, even God packaged his experience in book called Bible. God told you how he created the world, how Christ came to die. You say, yeah, so I mean that this Christ can't die for. Imagine God did not document his own. He said, these scriptures are written by the inspiration of the Spirit of God, and it's not by men. So God packaged experience in a book called Bible, one of the most selling book in the world. So because he wanted to know, so all the experience you have, basic fundamentals, my experience must be packaged. No good, no bad experience, all learning experiences. There is no, write it down or not. There is no good or bad experiences. They are all learning experiences. So this perspective of seeing experience as a learning is an icebreaker. There is no good or bad experience. There is no good or bad experience. They are all learning experiences. So don't tell me have a good experience, have a bad experience. No, they're all learning experiences. We're all learning. So if you say a learning program, you can package it. Fundamentals, package your experience. Fundamentals, package your experience. Even though somebody broke your heart, how I survived a broken heart, people are going to read it. So somebody gave me so love, how I never had a broken heart. And how I accepted Christ as my personal Lord and Savior. Write it down. Now you know how one package them. Because you know how one package them. Put in a course. Experience. Basic fundamentals. Don't see experience as bad. See experience as learning. Tell me learning. Somebody duped you with 2 million, 3 million. Somebody gave somebody money. The person is open a shop. How I dash somebody 2 million and open a shop and he's succeeding today. Write it down. See, now you know they see I'm like money. Now me they tell you. All of us, let me do something. If you see all of us are talking. We will never talk without not putting our experience one way or the other. I mean, they tell you. Listen to your pastor very well. He will tell you how I went to Abuja, lay hands on the sick, the cripple walk. I went to Lagos, I kicked this one, he sucks. And I mean, he tell you what's up. Listen to your lecturers very well. They tell the experiences. When I was like you, I was studying book. I put my legs inside water. They study over there. All experiences. Now that, see, people may forget everything you say, but those your stories, they will not forget them. So you need those stories. These are the icebreaker. Forget all those things we talk about. Now the experience, that matter a lot. So your life experience is enough thing to give you one of the basic fundamentals. So write this one down, energy. Your energy too. You want to have basic fundamentals of becoming super successful. Energy, be careful of your energy. My time, Abi? Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm going to close right now. Energy. I write this down. Everything is energy. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. Everything is energy. Everything is what? Energy. Energy is neither created or destroyed. It's moved from one form to another. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Full stop. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, but moved from one form to another. So everything is energy. Money is energy. Success is energy. Even poverty is energy. It's low energy. I will talk about that. Everything is energy. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, but moved from one form to another. Everything is energy. Full stop. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, but moved from one form to another. Two statements, they will leave energy and go to now. Write it down. High income will always come from high income will always come from the result of high energy. High income will always come from the result of high energy. High income will always come from the result of high energy. High income will always come from the result of high energy. So high income will always come from the result of high energy. Low income as a result of low energy. And that's the truth. The people that are really successful, they are so passionate, so their energy is high. It's like electric. You move close to them, you are in charge job already. So number 9, discipline. Discipline. So you want to follow the very fundamentals, discipline. So discipline, number 9, discipline. Number 10, optimism. Optimism. So you have to be optimistic, always feeling positive. And number 11, momentum. So if you have the basics right and add any of them on top of it, high energy, good package of experience, discipline, optimism, momentum, any of them you add, it will also make you succeed very fast. See, basic fundamental, it's just basic. I'm just giving you basic. By next week, we'll start building on top of it. You don't be crazy, you cannot miss. Just get the epic right. Good environment, good perspective, income, character. Basic is gone. That is the foundation. You can add as many as possible. Even though you don't get good at all of them at once, get good at one or two. It's going to make your life success. How do you gain mastery? How to get mastery is to start practicing. Tell us practice. Practice gives you practice over time. Make you use practice so that you become unconscious competent. That means you can do it without the use of conscious resources like eye, nose. Practice. Any of them, just say, okay, engineer fund, I'm going to try and get this foundation right. I'm going to try to focus. I'm going to maintain focus. Mentor help me. Resourcefulness. Practice, you see, it will get bad at a beginning stage. You are getting wet. Everything is always difficult at the beginning stage. Riding a bicycle is difficult at the beginning stage. Driving a car is always difficult at the beginning stage. Going to gym is always difficult at the beginning stage. But if you consistently follow it, persistently, persevering, okay, you get the result you desire. So how to gain mastery is to practice and gain mastery over these things. And you see your life becoming a better one. If you're excited about today's class, shall I? Okay, so the class is already ending right now. It's 7 minutes past 9. The class is 1 hour, 8 to 9. So we're not like to exceed further than this. So I'm just giving you basic. Because a lot of people meet me so fun. Give me some basic. How do I even do about this? Okay, I'll package something and give us some basic. They're not basic. We can give you a lot of notes, but I know by next week we'll expand more on some of these things so that it becomes a reality in your life. Because we want money to work for you. Money must work for you. Say amen. Amen. Money is a bad master and a loyal servant. So you don't want money to be your master. You want money to be your servant. Money must serve you because you are the boss. Say I'm the boss. I'm the boss. That's the best we can take today. So online community, don't get involved in a business without a mentor. You know why? Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you at the top. See you next week. Thank God it's Friday and God bless you really good. For the rest of us, I want to be sure that we have learned something today. That we've added some value.